At the edge of a mountain village, nestled among whispering trees, lived an old lady. Her home wasn't a mansion of sprawling corridors. It was a quaint little house, built from stones, weathered by time and dreams woven into its very foundation. She had no children to fill the rooms with laughter, no chests of gold coins, and no grand legacy to leave behind for the history books. But what she did possess was something far rarer, something many spend their entire lives searching for, an unsackable, profound sense of peace. Every day, her routine was a simple, beautiful ritual. She would light a small fire in her fireplace, the flames dancing like joyful sprites. She'd stir a pot of soup, a humble concoction made from whatever her small garden offered that day: a carrot, a few potatoes, some fragrant herbs. As she stirred, she would hum old, forgotten songs, melodies that seemed to carry the wisdom of the ages. Her life was a testament to finding joy in the small, quiet moments. The villagers, with their busy lives and heavy hearts, often found themselves on the path to her little stone house. When sorrow clouded their minds or worries weighed them down, they sought her out. They didn't come for advice or solutions, but simply to be in her presence. Because somehow, she always had a smile to offer, a genuine, warm smile that seemed to say, "Everything will be all right." It was a smile that radiated contentment, even though, by the world's standards, she had nothing. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun painted the sky in shades of orange and purple, a strange traveler appeared at her door. He was cloaked in shadows, his face hard to read, and he carried an air of ancient mystery. He looked at the old woman, her wrinkled face a map of a life well lived, and said, "You've lived a good life, a life of simplicity and grace. Because of this, I will grant you a choice. I present to you 3 doors. Behind one lies the fulfillment of your deepest, most hidden desire. Behind the other 2, you will find only disappointment." The old lady simply smiled, her eyes twinkling like distant stars. "Oh, thank you, kind sir," she replied, her voice as gentle as a rustling leaf. "But I am far too old to be chasing after dreams now. My desires have faded with the seasons." But the traveler was persistent. "Everyone has a desire," he insisted, his voice firm yet not unkind, "and this is a chance you may not get again." Reluctantly, she followed him. He led her not to a grand hall or a mystical cave, but to a quiet, moonlit meadow she knew well. There, under the vast, starry sky, stood 3 doors, shimmering faintly in the twilight. They seemed to have appeared from nowhere, each one a stark contrast to the next. One door was crafted from pure, gleaming gold, intricately carved with images of wealth and power. The second was made of sturdy, polished oak, a symbol of family and legacy. And the last one was a simple door of rusted, weathered iron, its hinges groaning at the slightest breeze. The traveler gestured towards them. "Choose," he commanded. The old lady looked at the golden door, then the wooden one, her gaze lingering for a moment. Then, without hesitation, she walked towards the rusted, forgotten-looking door. The traveler watched her, a flicker of surprise in his ancient eyes. "Why this one?" he asked, his voice filled with curiosity. "The golden door promises riches, the wooden one, a legacy. Why choose the one that promises nothing but decay?" She turned to him, that same peaceful smile gracing her lips. "Because," she said softly, "the most beautiful and precious things in my life have always come to me in old, worn, and humble packages. True value is rarely loud or shiny." With a gentle push, she opened the rusted door. A soft creak echoed in the silent meadow, and inside, there was nothing, just a swirl of dust motes dancing in a sliver of moonlight. Just an empty, profound silence. The traveler stared at her, fully expecting to see tears of regret, a face etched with the pain of a lost opportunity. He expected sadness, perhaps even anger, but instead, a soft, gentle laugh escaped her lips, a sound like wind chimes in a summer breeze. She turned to the bewildered traveler and said, "You see, I came to this meadow with nothing but the clothes on my back and the smile on my face, and now I still have my smile. So, I haven't lost a single thing at all." Struck by her wisdom, the traveler then opened the other two doors. Behind the golden door was a bottomless pit, and behind the wooden one, a raging, endless storm. He looked back at the old woman, who was already humming her forgotten tune, her heart as full as it had always been. She had understood the greatest secret of all, that true contentment doesn't come from what you gain, but from appreciating what you already have. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more tales that warm the soul.